The haze worsened on Friday, especially in parts of Sarawak and the Klang Valley. There were 16 areas recording unhealthy air quality readings. Sarawak was one of the worst hit states, with an air pollutant index reading of 182 for Samarahan, 172 for Sri Aman, and 163 for Kuching. The API reading of between 100 to 200 indicates unhealthy air quality. The hazy weather also delayed 2 flights at the Kuching International Airport, grounded helicopters, and disrupted ferry services. The 6 areas in the Klang Valley that recorded unhealthy readings were Batu Muda, Petaling Jaya, Banting, Shah Alam, Port Klang, and Putrajaya.
Vehicle emission consists of harmful gases, in particular produced by cars, trucks, and other vehicle burning fuels, significantly contributing to air pollution and climate change. These emissions include carbon dioxide, a major driver of global warming, along with pollutants such as carbon monoxide and nitrogen oxides, and fine particles matter that degrade air quality and endanger public health. They contribute to serious environmental challenges like smoke, acid rain, and ecosystem damage, while also increasing the risk of respiratory illness and heart disease.
Vehicle traffic is a major source of air pollution, especially in urban areas, where there's a larger volume of vehicles that emit more pollutants. Traffic-related air pollution, or TRAP, is composed of gases and particles that include many different chemicals that are emitted from cars, buses, and trucks that also contribute to smog. Traveling in vehicles, working or living near busy roads, and being outdoors near vehicle traffic can increase
Industrial activities are a key source of air pollution. It's releasing harmful gases and smoke during activities such as fuel combustion and manufacturing. These emissions, which include carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and nitrogen oxides, which contribute to environment problems like urban smoke and acid rain, which damage the forests, waterways, and structure.
Amid concerns of air pollution, the Jakarta Environment Agency has stepped up its effort by cracking down on industries deemed to pollute the air with their improper chimneys. The agency found that up to 47 industries have failed to meet quality standards and have polluted the air in Jakarta. This is the Jakarta Post report on air pollution.
Open burning is a major cause of air pollution, as it releases harmful smoke and toxic substances, including gases, fine particles, and chemicals, into the air. This occurs when materials like trash, leaf, and agriculture waste are burned in open areas. This resulting pollutant can severely impact air quality, making it difficult to breathe and leading to health problems such as respiratory issues and cardiovascular disease. Moreover, open burning harms the environment by contributing to the degradation of ecosystems, reducing visibility and increasing pollution levels.
Air is supposed to be free, okay, and it's supposed to be clean. We are not even getting that privilege in here.
So you're talking about lots of land being set fire to every year. Children and the old people have really been affected due to the fact that they've been living in a very polluted environment.
Do you want something similar in Pasir Gudang to happen in here? That is my biggest fear.
It doesn't only affect the people living in Johan Setia. I live in Shah Alam. It also affects Klang. And in fact, the whole of the Klang Valley is affected sometimes when the wind blows in the direction of KL.
Construction activity contribute to air pollution in several ways, including the release of dust, emission from machines, and chemicals from building materials. Processes such as digging, demolition, and transporting material generate dust particles that degrade air quality. Additionally, construction equipment burn fuel, releasing gases like carbon dioxide and nitrogen oxides which not only harm the air but also contribute to climate change. The combination of these pollutants create significant environmental and health impact affecting both the local air quality and the broader climate.
New infrastructure is vital to supporting growing populations as well as modernising our cities, but it's also a major contributor to pollution. According to the Environmental Protection Administration, in the past 3 years, there have been more than 3,000 petitions against the pollution caused by construction projects. The EPA has now tightened the rules to combat air pollution. What changes have been made? Stephanie Yang takes a look.
New construction projects are on the rise. Many large-scale civil construction projects are in progress, but this means that air pollution problems, such as dust, have also increased. According to the EPA, the construction sector has managed to cut its pollution rate by about 58%. However, over the past 3 years, there's been an average of 100,000 construction projects a year. Every year, the government receives an average of more than 3,600 complaints about air pollution caused by construction projects.
Health is one of the most important aspects of human well-being and directly affects quality of life, longevity and productivity. Good health allows individuals to live fully, pursue their goals, and contribute to society. Conversely, poor health can limit opportunities, reduce life expectancy, and place burdens on families and healthcare system. Apart from that, health impacts are changes in health resulting from exposure to a source. Health effects an important contribution in many areas, such as hygiene, social studies, occupational safety and health, nutrition and health science in general. Some of the major environmental sources of health effects are air pollution, water pollution, soil contamination, noise pollution, and over elimination. The health impacts from exposure to ambient air pollution or household air pollution are dependent on the types and concentration of the pollutants of the air pollution mixture to which an individual is exposed. However, the health risks and disease pathways between ambient and household air pollution exposure are also similar. Due to their similar composition, fine particulate matter, for example, is a common and critical pollutant of both ambient and household air pollution, leading to negative effects. Baik. Sorry, 30 saat. So,
So air pollution has lots of effects, but I think the thing we worry about most is the shortening of life and reducing people's life expectancy. 40 years ago, we were thinking about this issue and began what was called the 6-city study. And that study showed that people living in more polluted cities had shorter life expectancy through increased respiratory problems, but also through increased heart attacks, increased strokes. And as air quality has gotten better in those communities, we've seen that those people are living longer and have better health.
environmental impacts are changes in the nature of the environment resulting directly from an activity that can have adverse effects on the air, land, water, fish and wildlife, or the inhabitants of the ecosystem. Pollution, contamination, or destruction that occurs as a consequence of an action that can have short-term or long-term ramifications is considered an environmental impact. Most adverse environmental impacts also have a direct link to public health and quality of life issues. Several successful reductions in pollution levels have been attributed to stricter regulations, including levels of carbon monoxide and more recent reduction in fine particulate matters. Air pollution remains one of the more pressing environmental challenges affecting public health, ecosystem, and climate stability. Strengthening environmental laws is essential to mitigate air pollution and safeguard future generations. This document outlines key strategies to enhance regulatory frameworks, enforce stricter emission controls, and promote sustainable practices. Efforts to attain World Health Organization embed quality to guidelines and simply reduce the impacts of air pollution to human health cannot succeed without a robust national, legal, and institutional foundation. Effective air quality management on the national level also enhance the control of transborder air pollution issues. UNED support countries to improve their legislative frameworks through knowledge tools and tailored legal assistance.
Tuan Yang Bertua, Kementerian Alam Sekitar dan Air KASA sedang melaksanakan pindaan Akta Kualiti Alam Sekeliling 1974, Akta 127 secara berfasa. Pindaan pada fasa 1 melibatkan elemen kompaun, penalti dan standard bagi memastikan tindakan tegas dapat diambil ke atas pelaku dan pesalah yang menyebabkan pencemaran alam sekitar. Dan pemindaan bagi fasa 1 ini telah selesai disemak oleh Jabatan Peguam Negara pada 6 hari bulan Julai tahun 2022 dan dijangka akan dibentangkan di sesi Parlimen pada Oktober 2022. Dan intipati utama pindaan Akta 127 fasa 1 antara lain adalah pengukuhan Seksyen 22 itu berkaitan dengan udara, 23 berkaitan dengan bunyi, 24 tanah, 25 air, 27 pencemaran minyak di perairan Malaysia dan 29 pencemaran buangan di perairan Malaysia yang melibatkan standard pelepasan yang merujuk kepada Seksyen 21 Akta 127 dengan meminda rujukan Seksyen 21 kepada peraturan. Dan bagi pindaan fasa kedua pula yang akan memperkasakan Akta 127 secara keseluruhan masih sedang diperhalusi dan diteliti bersama pakar undang-undang dan alam sekitar. Dan berdasarkan penelitian kementerian, draft pindaan fasa 2 akan melibatkan sesi libat urus bersama pihak-pihak berkepentingan dan pemegang taruh yang berkaitan seperti agensi kerajaan, pertubuhan bukan kerajaan, pihak penggerak projek pembangunan dan pihak industri. Dan pindaan ini dijangka akan siap pada tahun 2025. Terima kasih, Tuan Yang Bertua.
Terima kasih, Perdana Menteri. Soalan tambahan.
Communication about equality has the potential to reduce the adverse effects of air pollution through generation awareness and catalyzing public opinion in the support of policies for air pollution reduction and truth education for individual risk mitigation behaviors. All are components of environmental health literacy. Understanding the extent to which SIT communication strategies are aligned with this objective can inform future efforts to communication about equality has the potential to reduce the adverse effects of air pollution through generation awareness and catalyzing public opinion in the support of policies for air pollution reduction and truth education for individuals.
Today is World Asthma Day, and there's a new push underway to help clean the air we breathe in Connecticut. State leaders gathered today in Hartford to discuss ways to expand cut carbon pollution. Lawmakers are currently working on a bill that would require petroleum companies to actually pay for the pollution they create here.
And we would be requiring them to purchase allowances to basically pay for the greenhouse gas emissions that are associated with the sales of their fuels here in the state of Connecticut.
Leaders are also working on an initiative that would help Connecticut team up with neighboring states to work together to reduce air pollution.